A local family says CMS is treating female students unfairly when it comes to dress code violations. They say it's to the point that they have filed a Title IX complaint. And so in this report exclusively shared with WCNC Charlotte, the family details statements they say the dean of students made which traumatized their middle school daughter. Now, a Title IX complaint lets students lodge allegations of sex discrimination, including complaints of sexual harassment or sexual violence. And WCNC Charlotte's Shamari Morrison shows us how the district is responding to the claims and why the family says it's not good enough.
When you ask Josie Mel about her middle school in Cornelius, you can tell she enjoys it.
A lot of clubs and a lot of really fun electives, and the Common Core teachers are really nice.
But after an incident at Bailey Middle School on August 31st, her feelings have shifted dramatically.
Well, we get lectures pretty much every day about something at lunch. So that morning we were expecting to get a lecture.
Their dean of students leads the talks.
Normally she has us chant about the 7 habits of highly effective teens. So we were expecting her to have us chant. And when we got there, she started on a lecture about dress code.
In this Title IX complaint, exclusively shared with WCNC, Josie's parents say the dean of students said that there was, quote, a new dress standard for girls at the school.
She mentioned that we had to bend down in our mirror every morning and stretch in front of our mirror every morning to make sure that we were in compliance of dress code. And then Ms. Woodbury had us start chanting bust, belly, butt continuously for around 2 minutes.
CMS told WCNC the dean of students, quote, did say those words. However, no chanting of those words were forcibly led or encouraged. WCNC obtained a copy of an email sent by Bailey Middle School's principal to community members asking about the August 31st event. The principal says to answer questions about the dress code, quote, Mrs. Woodbury addressed these which inadvertently led to the students chanting, adding it wasn't intentional, quote, as she has students chant 7 habits and other things on a regular basis. I believe this was an incident that simply got away from her. He said no one was singled out for gender, and he apologized. Who hasn't gotten an apology?
Can I have a hug, Mom?
Yeah. I was going to hug you, but I thought it would make you cry more.
Sorry. You're okay.
This family.
I'm so proud of you.
I haven't spoken to anyone at the school in leadership. My guess is that they would like this to go away. However, they're still targeting girls for dress code.
Deb and Howard Mel, Josie's parents, say they made 2 calls to the school before making this Twitter post about the incident. The district denies any calls were made to the principal.
Somebody needs to say, no, stop this. You don't need to go looking in front of a mirror. The first thing you need to do, the last thing you need to do before you leave the house, make sure you got everything you need to succeed today.
When asked about the incident about 3 weeks ago at a press conference, CMS's superintendent, Hugh Hadabaugh, said this.
I do know that's been addressed by the learning community superintendent with the principal and the principal working with their staff to ensure that that type of process is handled a little bit better.
As for what it looks like,
I think you don't embarrass them in front of their peers. I think you do it in a common sense fashion, and you would take them or just ask, come with me please, and have a conversation about, adhering to the dress code.
We do know the district is aware of the Mel's Twitter posts. The principal addressed the issue via email with community members, and the highest authority in the district, the superintendent of schools, knows Josie's story.
It's teaching the boys at our school that girls can be treated like objects and that we can be treated like we are there for boys to look at. Because at this point, that's what they're saying by saying that our clothes are distracting.